OCHA, the United Nations, also is there. They donate food to affected families. That people don't have homes, so we give them food to eat. Now, generally, peace to many people is defined by where you stand. If I were to ask you in America, what is peace? There are definitions about peace that you can Google, yes. But then those definitions were made maybe for people, maybe Abraham Lincoln and other persons in their time, the way they perceived and could feel peace. But if I ask you what is peace, and somebody will say peace to me is simply when I have eaten, I'm satisfied, I can sleep well, I'm peaceful. Someone will say peace to me is when I go to church, I'm able to pray to my God, I kneel down, pray, and I'm fulfilled that God will solve my problem. So peace can be defined by different persons. But there's one word that captures peace. A state of harmony, tranquility. Where there's harmony, where there's tranquility, where there's calmness, where there's happiness. Many people take this word to be a summary of peace. And this, I have tried all the year to work with different people to try to bring this into people. And that peace comes from your perspective. Somebody sitting in America who comes from English Cameroon will tell you peace, there should be no peace. If you want to bring peace, there should be justice before peace. Well, it's true. If there is justice, peace will come. But then when there is war, if you meet someone meets you on the way, so it's just a demonstration. He has a weapon, he wants to harm you, he's violent. The first thing you're doing, oh, you're struggling to make peace. Can you put down that weapon? Can you put it, let's stop? Can we stop fighting? Can we stop shooting? Let there be ceasefire. You first of all want to establish a kind of peaceful atmosphere, and then you bring justice now to sustain that peace. So it depends on where you stand. So if I'm standing in an era of conflict, I will definitely be talking ceasefire. But if I'm standing where I'm comfortable and there's no war, I can be talking about, oh, let there be justice. Americans are talking about justice in their political system. Let there be justice. So I follow the politics of the United States between the Republican and the Democrats. Even sometimes in Cameroon, the Cameroonians will say I'm Democrat, Cameroonians will say I'm Republican. That's where peace. So in all, I want to say that our world is going to a point where we all need to preach peace. Peace is a science that needs to be studied by everyone. Because if we have this beautiful university that exists at the heart of this town of California, and there is violence, everything is burned down within seconds. Imagine the number of years that people have taken to build this university. Because you are angry, you burn it down. So it's going to take a very long time to have this property back. And so everyone needs to learn that violence is not the solution. That even in our differences, we can advance what troubles us and we look for a solution without necessarily destroying. In peace work, we call that non-violent action. That was used by Mahatma Gandhi during the revolution of the India people from the British. That was used by Nelson Mandela, a great president of Africa, during the apartheid. We can make peace. We don't necessarily need to fight. And that was used by Jesus Christ in his approach. If you read the biblical story about Jesus, Christology, which is to me is basically giving the historical Jesus. When you read about his activity, they were all peaceful. I don't want to go about the authenticity, but I'm really talking about the historical Jesus analyzed through the gospel, the synoptic gospel. Look at him, the people he met, the utterances that came from him, they were peaceful. He made peace and tried to embrace even his enemy in order for the society to move. So